Okay, today I'm going to teach you how to solve a Rubik's Cube. It's fairly simple once you get it down. It's just patterns that you have to learn. For the most part, what you want to go ahead and do, well, I'll go ahead and break this down in steps. That way the video is not too long, because for me to explain everything, you want to basically do it one step at a time, and that way you can really learn the process. The first step, what we're going to go ahead and do, what I prefer, especially as beginners, you're going to want to look for the white. Now, basic explanation, with Rubik's Cubes, you do have your faces. Now, each face is going to be a different color, and the color, it's from the centerpiece. It tells you what color, because this one, no matter how you move this Rubik's Cube, any way you can twist it, turn it. The middle piece, I mean, you can move the middle piece, of course. You can turn the center, but the center is always going to be the state that every other color has to be. That's one main thing that a lot of people don't know about a Rubik's Cube. But what I suggest, of course, first step, is to get your white face first, and then have yellow, of course, is on top. So what we call this, it's actually the daisy, is, I guess, the beginner's terminology for it. So you have yellow on top. Remember, always keep your white on bottom, because if you're moving this around, you're going to get confused, you're going to mess it up. Always keep white on bottom, yellow on top. So first step, you want to get the daisy. So you don't worry about corners. You're going to want to get the side pieces. So you want those white. So basically what you do is you look for not the corners, you look for the side pieces that are white. So this is going to be a white. Of course, you need that one. There's one there. And it looks like there's one on bottom already. The one on bottom, basically, well, what you're going to want to do, I'll explain that later. We'll get the first one on top. So we'll go ahead and we'll just get this one on top. Now, to get it on top, there's no way to really, I mean, we can't just move it, because again, these are lined up with yellow, and if you move this whole line, it's going to turn yellow. If you move it this way, it's not really helping anything. But if you turn it sideways here, now these are on the side. So that means you can just roll them up. It's pretty simple. Just basically what you want to do is get your whites on top, like that. So these are on top here with your yellow. Don't worry about the corner, even though that's white. Don't worry about it. Then again, you have your white here. Now see, you have one on top here, so if you try and turn this up, it's going to remove this piece. So very simple. Again, you just rotate the top plate and make an open spot for it. That easy. And then again, you look for your next white. It's over here. Of course, it got moved from the bottom. We had it one on the bottom, but it moved out. Again, you can't move this up because it's going to remove that piece. So just rotate your top. It's a little stuck there. And then there you go. And again, you don't need that corner there, but you have your four corners and your yellow center. White is still on bottom. So that's your first step. Go ahead and practice that. Get it down real good, and then go ahead and watch my second video. If you like, go ahead and subscribe. I'm going to keep updating. There's other, of course, how-to videos I'm going to be making. This is just going to be the first step here with the Rubik's Cube. So go ahead and subscribe, follow, and eventually you'll know how to do a Rubik's Cube. And right now I can do one in basically like 2 minutes. I'll show you at the end, the last video, of course. And then there's other tricks to get your speed down. But hope you liked it, and go ahead and watch the next video for the next steps.